Hi, this is Sherry Mittermeier. You might know me as Sherry M or Cmitty123 at Blue Sky and Reddit. This is the continuing story of Penis on Wheels. I have a disclaimer. If I pause, it's because I'm editing out a bunch of screw you, cuss words, things like that, that we said to each other. Also, there's been a flood, and I live in a condo with a 91-year-old woman. I rent a room from her, and she's gonna come in and make dinner. And I can't, she doesn't understand I'm making this video, so it's just easier to let her mill around. And she's been known to turn the microwave on. So now it's built. And so we have this 7-foot-long bronze sculpture, and it's a big deal because they had to put it together, and they had to bronze it and then put it together with a welding, weld it, and dangerous as hell. At any moment, that piece could fall off and just shear off a leg. You could just die. So it's very difficult, very scary work. And so they're doing this. And they get it done, and they put a patina on it, and I say I just want it to be like clear coated. Just the bronze is so pretty. Don't screw around with the patina. So that bronze is clear coat. I think it looks gorgeous. And I picked out silver wheels. Of course, everybody gave me shit about that, because if it's gold, it should be gold. And they said, no, silver will look great against it, because I think silver and gold can look really good together. So then we got tractor tires, riding lawnmower tractor tires, and I picked out some hubcaps. And so then they get a truck that has a crane on it that picks it up and takes it to Ed's house. And Ed, this is all in Florida, and Ed has a workshop outside, and he has all of these pulleys and all of this equipment, and his garage is packed full of tools, and you can just make a path all the way around it. It's very organized, and he knows where everything is. And so he says, go away, which is funny. He goes, Sherry, go away for about a week and then come back. So I go away, and I'm at my house, and I didn't tell anybody this is going on, except for Durga. And I can't tell Ann or Todd that this is going on. And they're gonna kill me because we're on thin ice financially. We're on thin ice. And I can't tell them. So Ed calls me down like a week later, and he says, we have a problem. If I put this engine in it, because we decided battery operated, we'll have to charge it every once in a while. So I have an issue with the battery, because you have to have a car-sized battery, period, to run this thing, because this thing weighs a lot. It weighs like 1,000 pounds. So, and we want it to be remote control. I don't know why I ever said that. I do think good art has a little bit of crazy in it. So we have this problem that if he puts the engine under a penis on wheels, you'll have to put it up on a crane to charge the battery, or not to charge the battery, but we could have figured that out, but to repair it. It'd have to take the whole thing apart. It'd be a big, huge deal. So he suggests that we have a drawer that it pulls out. And so we were gonna have this square spot that you could see as it's pulling away with the balls and everything. And I said, no, that's gonna look horrible. It's gonna F everything up. So then I said, and this is fatal, this is a fatal flaw. I said, hey, let's have it raise up, and you can get into it and charge it, and so we thought that was a pretty good idea. It's very heavy, and Ed said we'd have to use hydraulics. and he wasn't sure if the hydraulics would hold. So now he's looking all over the place for hydraulics, and we decided to do that. So he gets it built with these hydraulics, and I come over there to see it, and he's got a little switch to make it go up and down. And as I'm putting it down, because he tells me to put it down, I'm the first one ever to do it. As I'm putting it down, I have my hand right in the effing way of this thing. I could have chopped my fingers off with this big, heavy 1,000-pound bronze coming down on my fingers. And he was like, God damn it, I was afraid that was gonna happen. People are gonna do that. So then we're like really worried that we've built this thing that can chop fingers off. So that has always haunted me. So then there's a bad thing that happens. When I show penis on wheels, people know that goes up and down, and they freaking love it, and everybody wants to play with it, and it runs the battery down, and we have to charge it. So that was the fatal flaw. So now it's done, and they're gonna drop it off at my house. And they drop it off my house, and they put it in the garage, and I cover it with a blanket. And I have to tell Anne and Todd that I just spent a whole bunch of money on a penis on wheels that they don't like. They don't even like that piece. And more.